The best of Reddit October 19, 2019. News, sporting goods store broke law selling rifle to Texas church shooter, feds say. Top comment, anything to deflect attention from the Air Force not reporting information, on 6 separate occasions, that would have made him unable to pass a federal background check to buy a firearm of any type. World News, as Zuckerberg defends false Trump ads as free expression, critics say Facebook's assault on foundations of democracy must be stopped. To save democracy and the free press, we must eliminate Google and Facebook's control over the information commons. Top comment, Wiki should make a social media platform. I'll give them some money if they do. Technology, from CNN, Mark Hurd, Oracle CEO, has died. Top comment, finally Oracle expands its cloud users. He was a scumbag, gutted HP's R&D facilities, sex pest and Larry's enforcer. Little lamented. Science, list of genes tied to autism doubled, 148 genes now implicated in the condition. Top comment, removed. Politics, impeachment is too important to leave to Congress, it's going to take mass mobilization. Top comment, when the Senate trial starts, at latest, I am hoping for Americans to make a lot of noise outside the building. Science, right to carry gun laws are associated with a 29% increase in firearm workplace homicides, according to a new longitudinal study of 50 states. The results are consistent with the most recent and methodologically strong studies of the laws. Top comment, removed. Till in 2007 a woman died from drinking too much water. She drank 6 liters of water in 3 hours, for a radio station's on-air water drinking contest to win a Wii. She later died of water intoxication. Top comment, it was closer to 7.5 liters, 2 gallons. It diluted the sodium in her body to below normal. Her husband actually sued the radio station and won $16 million. Shower thoughts, if you choose not to have kids, you will be the first one in your direct line of ancestry to not have a kid. Top comment, millions of years of evolution resulted on me, a finished product finally. Till that a North Korean teen who was chosen to go to the International Mathematical Olympiad used it to escape North Korea and start a new life. Top comment, he told one other person about the plan, his father, a maths teacher at a middle school in the country's south. Despite the likelihood of retribution, Jong's father told his son to go and not to worry, giving him roughly $200 United States in hard currency, the source said. A father giving all he can to provide a future for his son. News, 10th parent in college admissions scandal sentenced to 1 month in prison. Top comment, thank heavens they were all rich, otherwise they would probably have spent at least a year inside. World News, Blizzard is banning people in its Hearthstone Twitch chat for pro-Hong Kong statements. Top comment, can't wait for BlizzCon. Science, researchers have found that a common, non-disease-causing bacteria found in the environment, called SHEWANELLAONEIDENSIS Mr. 1, developed rapid resistance when repeatedly exposed to nanoparticles used in making lithium-ion batteries. Top comment, that's fascinating, what can we do with this knowledge? Life pro tips, work freelance. Offer an end survey to clients, keep a record of complaints, problems you encounter and ask other freelancers about their wildest encounter. Use these to improve your policy, contracts and conduct. Top comment. Politics, investigation of Clinton emails ends, finding no deliberate mishandling. Top comment, people need to head over to the Fox News website. They are reporting the exact opposite. This is why Republicans know nothing. Politics, Admiral William McRaven, America is under attack from Trump. Top comment, where are the Oath Keepers when you need them? Till, Lise Meitner, an Austrian-born physicist, discovered that atomic nuclei can be split in half. She and her nephew explained and named nuclear fission in 1939, but the recognition went to Otto Hahn for this discovery. He was granted a Nobel Prize in 1944 in chemistry. Top comment, Lise Meitner deserves to be on the same pedestal as Marie Curie, in my opinion. It's a shame she got shafted like that. Science, women who use a vaginal douche could be at a higher risk of exposure to potentially dangerous chemicals, according to a study that looked at the correlation between the use of female hygiene products and the levels of volatile organic compounds in women's blood. Top comment, link to abstract, exposure to volatile organic compounds and use of feminine hygiene products among reproductive-aged women in the United States. News, morals over money, waitress fired after refusing to serve TRANSPHOBIC customers. Top comment, I support this waitress standing up for a trans customer 100%. However, I believe her being fired had more to do with her posting about the incident on social media. World news, absolutely no respect for human life. Trump compares Turkish assault on Kurds to two kids fighting in a parking lot. The president is talking about genocidal slaughter and hundreds of thousands of war victims like it's a playground squabble. Top comment, maybe we should put Trump and Turkish president to fight in a parking lot. I would pay top dollar to watch. Futurology, the disruption of augmented reality in the manufacturing industry. Top comment. Technology, Chinese intelligence officer charged with economic espionage involving theft of trade secrets from leading U.S. aviation companies. Top comment, I was wondering which leading U.S. aviation company was the target until I read the sentence, U.S. aerospace companies invest decades of time and billions of dollars in research. I knew then it could not be Boeing. It is GE for those who don't want to read the document. Shower thoughts, the bravest people are those who let those loud farts rip while taking a dump in a public restroom. Top comment, we just don't give a crap who hears us. The restroom is the only place where it is acceptable. Outside the bathroom is a different story. I'll blow a huge one at the urinal, I'm not hiding behind a stall, in a crowded bathroom and give a head nod to those who grimace at the sound. Shower thoughts, hallucinatory drugs are real-life mods. Top comment, I love the one that turns the regular dragons into Thomas the Tank Engine. World news, Chick-fil-A's first UK location will close after pressure from LGBTQ rights group. Top comment, ultra-liberal Bay Area California CFAs have drive-through lines down the street during lunch. Some people just don't care when it comes to who makes their food. World news, isolated diplomatically by China, Taiwan is finding friends in Europe. Top comment, we love you Taiwan. Not the Onion, New York City EMT suffers stroke driving ambulance, then colleague who came to help has aneurysm. Top comment, what a series of unfortunate events. Unethical life pro tips, most private golf country clubs have free driving ranges and don't check ID at the door. Go hit some balls, have some fun. But if you do it too regularly or it's a close-knit club that all members are known by face, maybe don't. Top comment, what? Why? What? Politics, in chilling echo of ethnic cleansing, Trump says North Syria needed to be cleaned out, the president called it rough love. Top comment, for those of us that had legitimate fears about this clown becoming president, remember how crazy we seemed to a number of people around us? Give him a chance, they said. Technology, Air Force finally retires 8 INCH floppies from Missile Launch Control System. Top comment, it works for the same reason that a 1982 Ms. Pac-Man arcade machine works just as well today as it did in '82. If the software has not changed, the hardware will continue to run the same instructions indefinitely. The biggest issue with the 8" floppy disks is that if you have to replace a drive, parts are getting harder and harder to find. Not the Onion, most ridiculous thing ever, officials split building in two to solve property dispute. Top comment, King Solomon was totally wise you guys. Politics, Hillary Clinton appears to claim Russians grooming Tulsi Gabbard to run as third-party candidate. Top comment, I wouldn't be surprised in the least, there is something off about that woman Jill Stein 2.0. News, Florida men charged with smuggling thousands of turtles destined for Asian markets. Top comment, many species of turtle will spend their whole lives within a few square miles of territory. Once removed, they'll spend the rest of their lives trying to get back. Technology, Imager won't support Reddit's NSFW communities anymore because they put its business at risk. Top comment, doesn't dropping support put their business at risk? Look what happened to Tumblr. Science. Scientists developed efficient process for breaking down any plastic waste to a molecular level. Resulting gases can be transformed back into new plastics of same quality as original. The new process could transform today's plastic factories into recycling refineries, within existing infrastructure. Top comment: I thought this was an interesting point, given the importance of economic feasibility. Circular use would help give used plastics a true value, and thus an economic impetus for collecting it anywhere on Earth. In turn, this would help minimize release of plastic into nature, and create a market for collection of plastic that has already polluted the natural environment. Technology. Text messages show Boeing employees knew in 2016 of problems that turned deadly on the 737 MAX. Top comment: of course they knew. I'm sure at last a handful of engineers brought up this was a bad idea, but they were likely shouted down by management because doing it the right way would either cost too much or take too long. This kind of thing happens in engineering all the time, although rarely with this level of consequence. Politics. Jen McCaffrey on Trump's claim the Kurds are happy. It's simply absurd, it's cruel, it makes him look stupid. Top comment Q. How can you tell if Trump is stupid? You listen to what he says. If Trump wasn't POTUS, this would be a joke. Politics. Mystery traders made $1.8 billion from stock bet placed hours before Trump tweeted talks with China were back on track. Top comment: anyone who wonders why this administration is so willing to lie to protect Trump only need review this article. Unpopular opinion: if Christian Grey from 50 Shades of Grey was exactly the same, except for not being a CEO, but a working-class man, he would have been the most hated character of all time in female romantic literature. Top comment: isn't it part of the story that he gets away with his bullshit due to being rich and hot? World News. Mystery traders made $1.8 billion from stock bet placed hours before Trump tweeted talks with China were back on track. Top comment: yup, a mystery. That's exactly what that is. Certainly no one in office. News. U.S. lawmakers urge Apple to restore HKMAP app used in Hong Kong and Activision to unban Hearthstone player Chung Ngye over pro-Hong Kong speech. Top comment: said it before, these corporations do not give a fuck about us. It doesn't matter if the Apple logo is green. They don't care about the environment. It doesn't matter if the Apple logo is a rainbow. They don't care about LGBT issues. It doesn't matter how many diverse people they plaster all over their website. They don't care about ethnic minorities. Technology. Go back to work. Outcry over deaths on Amazon's warehouse floor. Top comment: yet we'll all still buy products from Amazon. The truth is no one really gives a fuck about blue-collar workers. Not the Onion. Windows 10 security alert as Microsoft warns, do not install this update. Top comment: Forbes, turn off adblocker. Me, asterisk block element, asterisk, asterisk Control A, Control C, open Word, Control V, asterisk, asterisk reads article, asterisk. Science. Researchers discover first evidence of immune response targeting brain cells in autism. The findings support the notion that autism may be an autoimmune disorder while potentially providing future therapeutic targets. Top comment: so does this mean that one day we could get a vaccine to prevent autism? Life pro tips: find a pair of socks you really like and only buy the same pair so you always get a matching pair of socks from the basket after washing them. Top comment: okay, I'm at the end game of 2 years of doing this and my newer sock are thinned out, so I have to sort through them all and figure out which ones to toss. Politics. Reps Liu and Rice call for investigation into suspicious futures trading around geopolitical events, Trump statements. Top comment: this needs to be investigated. As I said in another thread, this was obvious to me ever since he continued to make trade war tariff remarks even after seeing its devastating effect on the market. Trump is a crook who knows that his words as president would move the markets. He is stupid enough to think he can get away with that market manipulation. Life pro tips: wash socks in a wash bag to prevent them from disappearing. Top comment: oh hell, this is a great idea. My boring ass has just bought the same color socks for years to solve that problem. Shower thoughts: you're a lucky man is a nice way of telling a guy you'd bang his girlfriend. Top comment: also, saying, your boyfriend is a lucky guy to his girlfriend. Kind of a douche move if you know the guy though. Unpopular opinion, Weird Al Yankovic deserves to be inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Top comment, if it were to happen for the induction ceremony they should 100% get the artists he parodied to perform his parodies. Imagine Coolio performing Amish Paradise or Lord performing Foil. Some of them like Chamillionaire performing White and Nerdy just wouldn't really work though. Technology. Chaotic protests erupted in Lebanon after its cash-strapped government tried to launch a 20 per day tax on using WhatsApp and Skype. Top comment. Politics. State Department probe of Clinton emails finds no deliberate mishandling of classified information. Top comment, thanks so much for wasting our taxpayer money on the $3,838,493,828 Hillary email investigation. I wonder how Q will spin this. Till a passenger was turned away from 2 flights because he was wearing 10 layers of clothing to avoid extra luggage fees. Top comment, he couldn't afford the luggage fee, but he could afford buying 2 more plane tickets. News, Chicago's top cop was drinking before officers found him asleep on his car, mayor says. Top comment, sounds like someone is getting suspended with pay, pending a full investigation and promotion as is tradition. Life pro tips, instead of paying for every streaming service at the same time, alternate services every few months. Top comment, piracy is now trending again because of all the different streaming platforms and their exclusive stuff. It's the best service again, it has everything of every service and a VPN costs less than any of them if needed. News, the Fort Worth officer who shot Atiana Jefferson wasn't actually asked to do a wellness check. Top comment, not mentioned in the article, the neighbor called the non-emergency number not 911. World News, Congress sends letter condemning Blizzard for BLITZCHUNG Hong Kong scandal and urges that ban is reversed. Top comment, man, when I played Diablo 2 and StarCraft I never thought an adult would know what Blizzard is, let alone have Congress sending them letters regarding international diplomacy. Not the Onion, Pittsburgh's child welfare agency goes full Orwell. Top comment, I'm absolutely certain no one will ever determine this algorithm has a bias against some minority group or economic class. Politics, allegations of bed bugs at Trump's Doral Resort swarm Twitter. Top comment, they ought to be more worried about the actual bugs planted inside the walls to spy on people in the rooms. Science, youths who experience intrusive police stops, defined by frisking, harsh language, searches, racial slurs, threat of force or use of force, are at risk of emotional distress and post-traumatic stress, suggests new study, N equals 918. 27% of these urban youths reported being stopped by police by age 15. Top comment, removed. Politics, former White House ethics director on Trump giving his own Hotel G7 contract, we have reached the bottom. There is no level of corruption greater than a president participating in the award of a contract to himself. Top comment, GOP, this is fine, probably, Dems bad. No Squid GoPros. World News, China asked NBA to fire Houston Rockets general manager Daryl Morey. Top comment, it's a shame they even care what China thinks. It almost feels like they're siding with Hitler for money. News, woman who stood on ship's railing for selfie barred for life from cruises. Top comment, lucky break for her since if she fell she would have been banned from life. Technology, scientists building computer chips from insect brain models. Top comment, prediction, the software will be buggy. Unpopular opinion, alcohol is a drug, drinkers are drug users, and alcoholics are drug addicts. Top comment, this should belong in Unpopular Facts. Unpopular opinion, most kids posting on INSANEPARENTS are probably assholes. Top comment, there are genuinely bad parents, and there are bad kids. There is probably a bit of both posting in that sub. Science, eating potato is as effective as carbohydrate gels for boosting athletic performance, concludes study of cyclists. Top comment, so if somebody can develop a seasoned potato-based product that's easy to handle while riding, there's probably a market for it. Unethical life pro tips. You wrap up crappy candy, toothpaste, Chick tracks in other, better, candy wrappers so you can give them out to undeserving trick or treaters, UNCOSTUMED teens, without them knowing it was you that did it so they don't come back later to TP your place. Top comment. Sounds like a huge pain in the ass just to stick it to undeserving trick or treaters.